Que lo que, mi gente? We are live. Hello, guys. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm trying to get in here and put the link in here. 1 second. Let me see. Okay, right here. Let me see if I can pin this. Let me see if it pops up. There it goes. Okay. Hello, everybody. So I just dropped the link to join the live. If that's what you guys want to do today, I just dropped it in there. If you guys want to join, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. If you want to join the live, I just dropped the link that you guys can copy and paste into your search bar, and you guys can come up here. I will allow you guys to come up here. Hola, hey, Azriel, nice to see you again. Hello, hello, and welcome, 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 welcome. Sorry I'm a little late. I'm like 5 minutes late. I just got back in, so I had to make sure I come on today. Hello. Let me see. Hola. Hello, hello. If you guys hear a lot of noise in the background, it's because they're playing video games and they're extremely obnoxious when playing video games. I don't know what it is about these games, but they make these people just do really crazy things. Anyways, hello, Azriel. So I just want to say that on Sunday, again, I normally don't go live on Sundays, but this Sunday I will be live talking about CGT, what it means, talking about the community that I'm coming out with starting next month, and everything in between. So if that's something that you're interested in, please make sure you're here on Sunday at 6:30 to get all that information. If you cannot be here on Sunday, I will title it something different and I will be able to like post it to my channel for you guys to go back and see if that's something you guys are interested in doing. If you're just joining, hello, you guys can copy and paste the link that I have in the comment section and you guys can join if you want to. I would love to have you guys up, have some conversations, answer any questions. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hey, yo estoy súper bien. ¿Y usted cómo está? Chelsea Bryant. Bienvenida, ¿cómo estás? Yo muy bien, súper, súper bien. Hola, I'm here. Hey, so you're here, but you should be up here. I added a link in the comments that you guys can copy and paste, and you guys can come up here and have some conversation if you're interested. So, Miss Matthews, you're able to come up here if you like. Um, LOL. Chelsea, I've never seen you in the chat before. I don't think. Where are you from? I have not. I don't think I've seen your name in the chat before. Um, but anyways, yeah. So that's gonna be for Sunday at 6:30. I'm really excited about it. I think you guys are gonna be very intrigued. I think you guys are gonna like what CGT stands for. I love what it stands for. I think it's great. So yes. I'm trying to see if there's any more comments that are coming through. I know yesterday we had a few people up here. It was really great. Their spins was really good. It was really fun. And I would love for you guys to come up. Hold on, we have somebody here. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
Súper bien. Tanto tiempo que no te veo.
Okay.
I haven't seen you in a while up here.
Oh yeah, I know it's been a while. It's hard for me to like get off at a decent time. Like I
Mm,
school buses, so if they have me all the way on the north side of the city and I work on the south side, it's like
right.
it's
What times are you normally getting off?
um like around six something.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, we're here till about 8. So like, you got time to come.
Yes.
One of the comments says, soy de Carolina del Norte. Yo he visto unos videos tuyos, pero esta es mi primera vez en el chat. Oh, pues bienvenida, te doy la bienvenida. Gracias por estar aquí. También gracias por ver mis videos. Siempre un placer. If you want to join Chelsea, you can with the link. So I don't think I've seen you. I think you were in my live like last year when I
Mhm.
went live last year. So how have you been? How's your Spanish journey going? Like, fill us in. And you could also introduce yourself to some people that are here that probably do not know you. And you could share a little bit about your journey, how you got into Spanish, all the things.
Yeah. Okay, so my name's DeMonica. Soy DeMonica.
Uh huh.
Um my Spanish, oh my gosh. I kind of fell off a little bit. Like learning new words, but I have been speaking as much as I can.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I told you before, but I work with a lot of Hispanic people, so
Okay.
they try to keep me
Right.
around.
They try to keep you up to date and things like that. Where are they mostly from? Do you know?
Oh my gosh, literally everywhere. The DR, Mexico, Puerto Rico, definitely.
Okay. So it's a great like it's a lot of diversity
Yes,
amongst them. Okay. And you get to hear the different Spanishes every day.
yes, and that's how I'm able to tell them apart
Right. Okay. Okay. Right. So
because
okay. So what got you into Spanish? Like, what was your first introduction? What made you want to learn it? Like, we got to know your story.
yes. So I grew up in a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood, majority Mexican. So literally the stores, the restaurants, everything was in Spanish only.
Okay.
Like I wanted to learn it, but I kind of put it off to the side, and I ended up going to high school and learning French, which is crazy.
Okay.
Yes, but I caught myself wanting to be different, but at the same time, like I do live around Hispanic, so I should have learned Spanish.
Right. How
Sisters,
how much French did you acquire?
it was like, wait, you said what?
How much French do you still know? Did you like obtain? Is it
Um,
better than your Spanish or?
I'm better than my Spanish.
Okay, okay, that's cool, that's cool.
Yes.
So, ¿de dónde eres otra vez? Se me olvidó. ¿De dónde naciste?
So oh my gosh, wait, can you repeat? I'm sorry.
¿Dónde naciste?
Where do, where is what?
¿Dónde naciste? Nacer. Um, you know the verb nacer?
Mm-mm.
Nacer. So to be born, right?
Oh, where
So,
was I?
¿dónde
Where was?
naciste? Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, I'm right here in Chicago.
Okay, in Chicago. Oh, you're there right now in Chicago, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. ¿Y qué tal el clima?
Fremont.
El clima. Está
Yeah.
lloviendo, hace frío, el
Oh, that's
clima.
not Rio.
Okay, okay, frío. Okay.
Like
I
20.
also know like Chicago is known for the wind. I was in Chicago. I only went to Chicago one time, maybe like 3 years ago, but the wind was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was really bad. Yeah, like it
It's,
could have blew me away if. One of the comments says, "Where were you born?" Yeah, that's what it means. I was born in Berkeley. LOL. What's the weather like? Yeah. What's the weather like? So, me and you talk pretty often, which they probably don't know that. So could you tell them how you found my channel?
the same way a lot of them possibly found you, like looking up black people that speak Spanish.
Uh-huh. And what does
So
that mean for you? Like, why is that so important for you, like, to find other people that speak Spanish?
because okay, mainly black people from America. Like you
Right.
don't see a lot of us
Right.
knowing. I don't want to say black people period because here in Chicago there's Hispanic black people, like in
Hmm.
Humboldt Park.
Right.
Um, so yeah, it's just good to see somebody similar to me learn
Hmm.
Spanish. And
Representation. Okay.
yes,
Okay. And so I want to know how do you get like stares when you speak Spanish because of your like skin tone? Are people shocked? Like, do you have any experiences that are just super crazy that you would like to share?
so when I am successful with making an entire sentence,
Uh-huh.
I get mistaken for either Dominican or Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Say it like T.S. Madison, but
Okay.
but yeah, it's Puerto Rican, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
no, I'm just Black American.
Right. Let me see. Someone said, "Me too." I looked at black people speaking Spanish. I feel so alone on this journey sometimes. Yeah, it could feel like you're alone. But Chelsea, so this is Chelsea's first time in the chat. So that means she probably haven't seen the other ones previously.
Okay.
But like for example, yesterday there was about I think there was four of us on the panel yesterday, and all of us were black. And so coming here, I'm live every day, Monday through Saturday. You will see a lot of us up here, all different levels. Some people are beginners, some people are really intermediate, some people are advanced. And we're all on the journey together. Even myself, I've been speaking Spanish now for like over 10 years. But I still find myself like learning new words, learning new phrases, or still sometimes not as frequently, but there are some times where like I'm like, what does that mean? What did she say? I don't understand. It doesn't happen to me frequently, but there are still like those moments.
But
So I also okay, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
like you're always learning. You learn new words in English.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we're always learning. So do you have any like specific Spanish learning goals that you set for the year 2025? Or how do you go about like being able to learn this year?
I want to start with my vocabulary.
Okay.
Like I think I'm good at forming sentences. It's just knowing the words.
Okay, got you. Okay.
So
So like
trying
you
to
know like different grammar structures, but you're not able to really put them to use due to lack of vocabulary.
yes,
Okay. And so if you had that vocabulary, you'd be able to plug it in the way you need to.
yes, mistakes and all, but yes,
Okay, that sounds good. So, have you been looking into like any vocabulary books or anything like that?
the one you told me about, I did get that.
Okay. Oh, have you started looking through that, or you just got it?
I skimmed through
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I put it up, but it's a great book. I had showed one of my friends at work, and they said, "Oh, this is really good." Like she was going over things with me.
Mhm. Yeah, that book is really good. And one thing I like about it is it categorizes the different words.
Mhm.
So like it talks about like maybe the body parts or certain vocabulary words you can use for work, travel, things like that. So that's good. Have you ever thought about like creating flashcards
That's
or
what
anything like that?
I need to get flashcards. My French teacher told me about that one, like
Mhm.
getting flashcards and just writing new words that I know.
Right.
Is so I'm
That
gonna
would
apply.
be good. And then also, I don't know if you know about Quizlet. Quizlet is good too.
Mm,
Quizlet,
that's a,
yeah. What
that's an
happened?
app.
That's an app, yeah. Well, it's an app, yeah, but you can also make it like on Safari or whatever the case may be. You can put
Okay,
the Spanish word and then the English word, and then you just go through them. That's a good one too. Someone said "qué libro." It's called Mastering Spanish Vocabulary. Do you have the book with you that you could show?
yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's the book right there. That's the grammar version. Did you get both versions?
No, I got to get the other one.
Oh, you got to get the other one. Okay, so that's what it looks like for the grammar. It's the same kind of book. It's just called Mastering Spanish Vocabulary. It's really good for learning vocabulary and things like that. We have somebody else that wants to join. Ronnie.
Hola,
Hola.
hola, ¿cómo están?
Hey, estamos súper bien. ¿Y tú qué tal?
Bien, bien, me siento bien. Acabo de cenar y sí,
Okay.
acabo de unirme también
Yeah.
en el
¿Y qué
chat.
cenaste? ¿Qué cenaste hoy?
Yo comí comida que hice ayer, fue salchichas con arroz.
Okay, okay. Do you know what he just said?
See, I'm trying to test my listening skills.
Yeah. Ronnie, you want to tell me what you just said?
Yeah, sure. Basically, I was just saying that I was saying that yeah, I just ate. I just joined the live chat and I just finished eating, and what I ate for dinner was like sausages and rice together.
Okay. Wait, Ryan, do you not know how to say leftovers in Spanish?
I think some people say what calentados or something like that.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure, or maybe
I
I'm
know
mistaken.
like las sobras.
Or las sobras. That makes sense. That does make
Yeah,
sense.
las sobras is what I would say. Someone said estoy cenando ahora mismo. Chelsea, ¿qué estás cenando tú? So D, ¿tú cocinas o no?
Cocinas.
Cocinas,
Co-
cocinar,
No sé cocinas.
cocinas.
Oh, what did I eat? I haven't even ate yet.
Yeah, yeah. No, so cocinas like do you cook? Do you make dishes?
Mostly vegetarian stuff. I
Okay.
with my son because he eats meat, but I don't.
Okay.
Like
So, ¿por cuánto tiempo no comes carne?
yeah, no como carne.
Carne. So, carne, do you know carne?
It's beef, right? Or
Carne, yeah, like carne is meat. Yeah.
yeah.
So, ¿por cuánto tiempo tú no comes carne? Comer, to eat. So, for like, how long have you not been eating meat for?
6 años.
6 años.
6 años. I'm sorry.
6 años, ok. ¿Y por qué? ¿Por qué no comes carne?
I just I don't know. I didn't like the smell of it, and
Mm.
I was really a meat eater.
Okay, okay.
And then I understood that.
Right. Right. Pero Rani, tú sí comes carne, ¿sí?
Sí, yo como carne todos los días.
Todos los días, yeah. No, one thing I eat every day is arroz. I don't know why. I just love rice. I feel like it goes with every meal, everything that there is to eat. Like rice just goes with it.
Mhm.
Someone says pescado con puré de papa y vegetales. Oh, sounds good. So basically, what that means is like fish with puré de papa is mashed potatoes,
Okay.
puré de papa, and vegetales is vegetables. Yeah. Okay, great. So, I had one question. I don't know if you guys even want to talk about it. We can try to talk in Spanglish. You guys can speak as best as you can. But I wanted to see what you guys thought. I don't know if you guys know or watch the news, but how Trump wants to like take control of the Panama Canal. Like, what do you qué piensan de eso?
Mm,
Ronnie, we can start with you. ¿Qué tú piensas de eso?
yo creo que en realidad yo creo que eso es imposible. No va a poder tomar el canal porque ya está bajo control de Panamá. Yo creo
Okay.
que por eso no es posible.
Mhm.
Y ya tomaron, Panamá ya tomó el control del canal hace tiempo, hace
Right.
bastante tiempo. Y por eso yo creo que Trump está jugando algo, está bromeando para ganar atención o lo que sea, porque no va a
Okay.
poder hacer eso. Y los panameños no se van a dejar.
Exactly. Yeah.
Entonces,
Okay. Could you tell Miss D what you said? She's looking a little bit like, yeah, what you.
Yeah, because I was in and out catching it.
yeah, so I basically was just saying like I think like it's not possible. I don't think he's gonna be able to take it from Panama.
Mhm.
And simply just because I feel like he must be like trying to joke around just to like gain attention or publicity because like Panama has control over the canal already. The United States used to have they used to have like some ownership of the canal.
Mhm.
But a while ago, I don't even remember the year, and it's crazy because I was just there last year. Because I'm half Panamanian, and what you
Right.
call I went to the canal, and they literally have like a there's a section where they play like a clip, a movie. They have like a theater where they show you the history of the canal, and they took the canal from them like Panama gained control over it like a while back. So I'm
Right.
like, and there's no way it's literally, legally under their control. So I'm like,
Mhm.
there's no way he can take it unless they were to do some type of agreement or something like that, which they never would because
Right.
the canal's too valuable. It's too profitable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You agree, D? Same thing for you?
Yes. The
Yeah, I think
man is,
for me too. I
I'm
was
thinking,
watching some noticias, like the Spanish news over there. And they were just basically saying they don't even know where he got that from. Like they're not allowing him to take control over it. Someone says, no he escuchado nada de eso, pero me sorprende. Él cree que puede hacer lo que quiera cuando quiera.
Exactly.
Yeah. So basically, she said, I haven't heard anything about that, but that surprises her. He thinks that he can do whatever he wants when he wants to.
hmm
That's it. Yeah. Well, I don't like to get into politics and all those different things like that, but since we're on here and you're half Panamanian, my family's from Panama, I just thought it would be nice to know what you thought about it. So D, since you're here, I want to do a little bit of role playing. So how is it your Spanish if you're going to a restaurant and you're ordering food? How well in Spanish could you order food?
so Oh my gosh. I was struggling saying vegetarian burrito or tacos. It's
Okay.
like because I don't know if it was vegetariano
Uh-huh.
or ana something like that.
I'm gonna see. So I know vegetariano, it refers to the person, right? The person that is vegetarian. Um,
Yeah,
but if you want to talk about like, how would you say it? A vegetarian burrito or?
yeah, taco or burrito because that's usually what I would go and order,
Uh-huh.
like vegetarian version of everything. So I would say, um, ¿yo
Oh, I think
quieres
it's the same. So it's showing up taco vegetariano.
vegetariano?
So I think
Okay.
it'll be that. I think it'll be that. But do you know like like the common phrases that you would use like may I have to add something, I don't want this on there. Like do you know those phrases?
Um, now Google is my best friend.
Okay.
So I think one of them was "Yo quieres, por favor."
Oh, yo quiero. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yo quiero. Um, that's where I stop it. But sometimes, like recently, when I did get a taco, when they were describing what to put on it to the guy that was making it, I
Uh-huh.
understood. Like I think he was saying onions and stuff. Like I don't know. Either or, I understood it.
Uh-huh.
Few words. Like I understood you all talking in Spanish. Like it's every few words.
Right. So your comprehension is probably is better than like you speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. So what the comments are saying, if you want to get a veggie burger, they would just say or taco or burrito, you would just say sin carne is what they're saying in the comments.
Carne. Okay. Thank
Mhm.
you all.
Sin carne, which just means like without meat. I mean, does make sense, right?
Mhm.
So Ronnie, if you're going to a restaurant, how would you say like can I have like the number two? Like how would you say that?
I think I'd be like, ¿me puedes dar el número dos? El combo número dos.
Okay. How would you say? Would you agree? He said,
Mm.
"Me puedes dar."
See, I don't know that word.
Which one?
The the first one.
So we have me puedes dar.
Me Oh, so that's Kai, right?
Right. Can you see the chat?
That's why I'm using my iPad. I'm trying to look at
Okay.
it.
The private chat, it should be able
Oh,
to. I don't
yeah, I
know.
see it.
Okay, yeah. So me puedes dar, right? So puedes, of course, it comes from the verb poder, right? Uh-oh. Did we lose you? Hello? I'm not sure what happened with her.
I feel like I still hear her audio, but like, yeah, she's just not. Camera's off.
I have no clue. Okay. So you said me puedes dar, which is true. Oh, it's right here. Okay, let me take this out. What in the world? I'll remove this one. Okay. All right. So me puedes dar is right. I know a lot of native people, they don't really say me puedes dar. They just say me das.
Mhm.
Like just me das. So like, can I get the number two? Me das el número dos.
Okay.
Like me das el número dos. Okay. What other phrases do they use at a restaurant? Um, Someone says I would say yo puedo un número dos. Not yo puedo. So you wouldn't say yo puedo because yo puedo means I can or I can a number two. So not that one. Jameer, hello. Jameer says I finally caught alive. Hey, what's up, Jameer? ¿Cómo estás? So me das el número whatever. What are some other phrases?
I think if you're like really comfortable in that restaurant, like I've heard people go straight up like dame un número dos. Like they'll be like, give it to me, like straight
Right.
like
So me das. Oh, another one is me pones, right? So that's another one you'll hear too. People will go, oye, me pones el número dos or me das el número dos, right? So those two are very, very, very common that you will hear when ordering food. Um, What's another one? Me das, me pones. How would what verb do you guys use to say like to add something? Like can you add ketchup or could you add this? Like what verb would you guys use for that?
I'll let you take a stab at it first.
No, that's I'm trying to think. Gee.
Um, Someone says, "Puedo tener la casa?" Hola. Hola, hola. When I was in DR, everything was me puede dar or me puedes traer. Yeah, that's another one too. So me puedes traer is can you bring me? Right? So me puedes traer un vaso de agua? Could you bring me like a glass of water?
Didn't you have a short explaining it?
I'm not sure. I've done so many. I don't remember which ones I've done right now, but I could have done that one. I'm not sure. Someone says quiero. I hear pones as put for some reason. So pones does mean to put, but it's a phrase that you can use when you're ordering food. So like me pones is like could I have as well. Someone said con. Very good, guys. Very good. Um, I don't think D knows. So Ronnie, how would you say like to add something? What verb would you use?
Yeah, if exactly like I think con works too. And if you literally mean like add something, I
Uh,
mean, the verb I'm thinking of is like agregar or añadir, but
right,
like
right.
then I think in a restaurant though, I guess they have a point like you wouldn't say like agrega arroz por favor, like you'd be like
Right.
dame un número dos con arroz con uh una bebida o lo que sea.
Right. What if I want to say, someone says, quiero una hamburguesa con ketchup, por favor. Right. That's a good one, Chelsea. Another one that they use too is, there's two of them. So have you guys ever heard of ponle or échale?
I've heard of that one.
You heard
Yeah,
of that
that's
one?
common.
Have you heard of that one, D? I'm gonna put in the chat. So you have
Upon
ponle and échale,
Charlie. Okay.
which is that's another way to say to add. So someone can say, quiero una hamburguesa, ponle ketchup, right? Which is to like add ketchup to it. Someone said, échale más sal a la comida. Yes, that is a
That's on
good
point.
example too. Échale más sal. So échale just kind of means like to add something on there or to put something on there. Échale más sal a la comida. Very good, very good. So a lot of people in the chat are understanding this. So the goal today, Miss D, is to get you to pretend you're ordering some food and to use these words. So
And
we're gonna
I'm and I'm gonna use it tomorrow.
okay. So we're going to just slowly go over it. Someone said I have heard échale. Yes, échale is very common as well. Um, So I'm gonna be the person that's taking your order, and you're gonna order. And we're gonna go slow, and we're gonna take our time, and we're gonna get through it. Okay. If you need help, Ronnie, please help her out. You're gonna be the person helping her out. Okay. Walking her through it. If you need to get your notepad, you need to take some notes. Whatever you got to do.
This
Um,
is
Someone said I hear chale way, chale way. That sounds really Mexican, doesn't it?
Yeah, that does sound Mexican.
That sounds extremely Mexican. Okay, so I don't know. We'll do McDonald's because everybody knows the menu at McDonald's, whatever. So, hola, bienvenida. ¿En qué le puedo servir?
uh me wait, okay. Can I say me gustaría?
Me gustaría. You could, but we're trying to sound like as native as possible, and a lot of people wouldn't say like me gustaría. Um, have you heard anyone say that, Ronnie, in like real time?
In I agree, like in a native like real time like situation, native speakers usually won't be, which is fine. It's fine to say it, but natives usually won't use that because I guess it would be just like in English where like you know how you'll be like, oh, can I get a this or can I get a that? Like instead of I would like to have this. Like it's just not as common, I think, for natives.
So I'm gonna see. Te puedo. So that's a phrase that they would use for you. En qué le puedo servir, which means how may I help you? En qué le puedo servir? So, hola señora, bienvenida a McDonald's. ¿En qué le puedo servir?
So I'm sorry, I don't know.
So your phrase would be me das, me das,
Mira.
me das. So I'm gonna put it here, me das, me das,
Oh, okay, Medas.
me das. Okay, so we'll start over. Okay. Hola, bienvenida a McDonald's. ¿En qué le puedo servir?
Medas
Okay.
de fritas.
One more time. I'm sorry, it cut out for me.
Grande fritas. I think that's how you say fries.
Okay. How would you say it, Ronnie? Would you agree with her?
Wait, could you say it again one more time? Grandes.
Grandes fritas. I think that's how you
Okay,
say.
yeah, that's close. The only part, you got the fried part, the fries part, with the potatoes. So they say papas fritas to say
Papas.
French fries.
You know,
Mhm.
I did hear that, and it was
Right.
like some type of funny thingy on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
So okay.
So you can say that, and then also another way they say is you can say papa. So you're trying to say large fry, right? Okay. So another way, so papa frita is correct, but they would also say so me das papas grande.
Papas grandes.
Papas grande. Yes. So that is how you would say a large fry. Okay. So okay, go ahead. So papas fritas, okay. Y algo más?
Nothing más. No.
No, okay. ¿Sería todo? ¿Algo más o sería todo?
Mi tora. Mi toro. Wait.
You got it. You got it.
That I know. Auto.
So that's a phrase that they will hear too. You will hear we say algo más, meaning anything else, or sería todo. Sería todo means or will that be all for you? Sería todo.
Dia toro.
So if you want to say that'll be it, you say, yep, sí, sería todo.
No. Sería toro.
Sería todo. Very good. Very good. Okay, we're going to do that again, okay, from the top.
Oh,
And
dear.
we'll put
Okay.
it all together, okay? So, okay. Hola, bienvenida a McDonald's. ¿En qué le puedo servir?
Okay. God dang it. How did I forget the word that fast? See, that's the problem.
Are you
Um,
able to see the chat? You can look in the chat if
yeah,
you want.
that's what I'm looking at. Okay, Medas. That's right.
Okay, okay, okay.
Medas papas grande.
Okay. Papas
Uh,
grande. Sería algo más o sería todo?
uh, toto.
Sería.
Sería todo.
Sería todo. Okay. Okay. And then they would give you your total. You know numbers in Spanish, right?
Mm.
Okay. So they would be okay. So like let's say, I don't know, for a large fry, I don't know, let's say like $3 and like 25 cents because stuff's going up. So I'd be like, okay, sería tres con. So another so when you're talking about money, they also use the word con as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like in English 3.25, but in Spanish it'll be 3 with 25 is how they say it.
Okay, so
Let's
tres.
say tres con 25.
Okay.
Dos con 25, right? They say con when they do that. Did you know that, Ronnie, or no?
Yeah, I've heard some people say exactly. Some will do with con. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's how they say. So sería tres con 25 centavos. Centavos meaning cent. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then they will say, I don't know, I would say, ¿quiere el recibo? Do you know recibo?
No, no sé.
Recibo, Ronnie, ¿qué es recibo?
That's the receipt.
Right, receipt. So they're gonna ask you, did you if you want your receipt, which is recibo, and you can say sí or no. Let's read from the comments. Someone says, de verdad, cuando tomo llamadas en español en mi trabajo, la mayoría de veces digo, ¿cómo le puedo ayudar? Yes, that's a good one. Or also, ¿cómo le puedo ayudar? How can I help you as well? I know a ton of vocabulary, but when it comes time to speak, my mind melts. Well, good news for you, bad news 52. You can come up here and we can help you with that. Ronnie, I feel like your Spanish it would be good for this, but we're still gonna try it with you too. Try to make the order a little bit more complex so they can learn other phrases and stuff. So like like add in like combo, like a large drink, medium drink, a fry. Like let's try to like spice it up a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll put in the chat as well for you, Miss D, some of the common phrases that he's using so you can take notes too. Okay. So
Okay.
bienvenido, señor, a McDonald's. ¿En qué le puedo servir?
¿Me das una hamburguesa con queso, con lechuga, sin cebolla
Ok, sí,
y,
cebolla. Ok.
y ponle sal, mucho sal también? Y encima de eso, me puedes dar también unas papas fritas grandes y también dame una ensalada con camarones, por favor, crudos,
Ok.
porque no me gustan camarones cocinados,
Ok.
crudos y una bebida dame una bebida de jugo de naranja, una bebida de naranja
Ok.
y,
Ok.
y qué más, porque yo tengo bastante hambre, así que dame también unas galletas,
Unas galletas.
chocolate.
¿Cuántas galletas? ¿O cuántas galletas quiere?
Ah, 4.
4 galletas. Ok. ¿Algo más o sería todo?
Eso sería todo.
Eso sería todo. Ok. Para aquí. Oh, I forgot to teach you that one. Para aquí
Ay,
o para llevar?
para llevar.
Para llevar. Did you know that one? So that means like you want it to eat in or to carry out. I forgot to teach you that one. So para aquí o para llevar. That's another phrase that they would ask you. Is it for here to go? Para aquí o para llevar?
Okay. See, looking at it, yeah, I would understand it if I looked at it
Mhm.
like somebody just wrote it down.
Right.
See,
So somebody says raw shrimp. Is that what you were saying when you were saying camarones?
Yeah, I was trolling.
He was just saying some stuff. Someone said y mucho papa fritas. Now I know how to speak greedy in any language. Jesus. No te gustan cebollas? Wow. Are you familiar with cebollas, D? What cebollas mean?
where's I don't know why I feel like I think I heard that before, but I don't know.
Uh-huh. Cebolla. ¿Qué significa cebolla, Ronnie?
Onions.
Onions, right.
Yeah.
Onions.
If
Okay.
somebody was describing food, I probably wouldn't have caught that. But
Uh-huh.
rice, which is free, no, that's beans. I know beans.
Uh-huh. What's
Um,
beans?
it's frijoles, right?
Frijoles.
Frijoles.
Frijoles. Or some people say um is it habichuela? I think some people say.
I've never heard that one.
Someone says gandules. Yeah, there's so many different ways. Hola, Miss T. Hello, hello. So that one. And then also he used another word in there that I don't know if you're familiar with. He said seen. Are you familiar with that word?
No,
Seen.
it was my first time. I see you put it in the chat.
Okay, yeah. So seen means like without. So a burger without ketchup, una hamburguesa sin ketchup.
Hmm.
Right. So that's one. So you have seen and you have con. So seen is without and con is with.
Okay.
Okay. So how would you say can I have a large fry without salt?
So I would say midas, right? Stuff for midas.
Me das, yep.
Papas grande. Papas. Me. What is it? Papas grande.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Scene.
Mm-hmm. Right. Sin sal. Papa grande sin sal. Fries without salt. Right. And then if you want to say fries with extra salt, how would you say that? Keyword extra is the same in English and in Spanish, just with an accent. So
Okay, so it'll be papas grande, um, extra sal.
okay, you can say that extra sal. You'll be understood if you
Okay.
say that. But it'll be papa grande con extra sal.
Oh, con
Oh, you said
extra.
what?
Okay.
Okay. So that's good. Okay. So I feel like if you were to go to a restaurant tomorrow and you were to order food, I think you would do pretty good. We have somebody else who wants to join the chat. Let's see. Hello, hello, Jameer.
¿Qué lo que?
Sorry, I didn't know how to turn it on.
Hola, hola. It went off again. Oh, okay. Are you purposely hitting that or is it just doing that?
Yeah, I'm on the computer and I don't know if you can hear you. If
Okay,
I
hold on. We'll keep it off and let me hear. I don't hear any echo in the back. Do you guys hear echo?
I don't either.
Yeah, no. I think you're good to leave the mic on. So hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very good. Nice to finally see your face. I've seen you in the chat multiple times.
Absolutely.
So if you don't know, this is Mr. Ronnie up here.
Yeah, I was watching previous lives.
Okay, previous live, yes. And then this is Miss D. I think this is her first time on here this year, so you probably are not familiar with her. But how are you? First of all, hablas español? Like, ¿qué tan fluido está tu español?
Um, en verdad no sé.
Okay,
En este momento estoy aprendiendo y estudiando.
okay. ¿Y cuánto tiempo llevas estudiando español?
Ah, no puedo decir, pero quiero
Okay.
decir un año, pero tenía experiencia, ya tenía.
Ok, ya tenía antes, ok. ¿Y qué edad tienes?
24 por ahora, pero mi cumpleaños es el próximo mes.
El mes de febrero.
Ujú.
Ok, ¿cuál día?
18,
Ok, 18 de febrero. Vas a cumplir 24, ¿sí?
sí.
Ok, ok.
No, 25.
Y so, how did you find my channel?
Uh, eh, should I English? English.
English. Yes.
Okay. I didn't know because I don't want to like do too much Spanish because I know, yeah. But it's the same reason that and you're going by D.
Yes.
It's the same reason as D. I think the first videos I saw was when you were in public. There was one video where you were outside, like it looked like you were close by a curb, and you were like speaking Spanish to someone outside. So I like first saw those videos like that, and it's the exact same reason because at that time, I was actually in Facebook groups
Mhm.
learning Spanish, and I actually have like a native Spanish speaker. He's Mexican.
Okay.
Like we have like over a year of friendship, like
Mhm.
this August. So that's who I've been like speaking with and practicing fluency. Um, my issue, and right now I'm actually living in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, wow. Wait, how was that?
Oh, it's amazing. So when you were saying so many things, I was like, not here.
Okay, so what are some of the things that they're saying over there? Like, I need to know.
Oh my God, like the customer service, no shade or nothing, but the customer service is like terrible. Like
Okay,
when
okay.
you come up to the counter,
Uh-huh.
¿qué quieres? I'm
Oh,
like, oh, okay. But like sometimes you'll get the cómo puedo te ayudarte, like how can
right.
I help you? But other than that, it's like what do you want? And then when they finish, instead of like saying receipt or whatever, they say comprobante.
Okay.
I don't really
What
know
is
what that.
that?
I say no every time. That's my favorite thing to say. If I don't know something in Spanish, my favorite word is no.
Okay. Someone
Yeah.
says TR has a slang for every word. Yeah, they do. They low-key have their own language, to be honest.
Yeah, I've been rejecting it though, because I learned Spanish from Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Guatemalans.
Right.
So I pick and choose what words I want to keep,
Uh-huh.
especially based on what's more popular. I kind of want to have general Spanish as well as
Right.
a general accent.
Mhm.
Um, So that's pretty much what I do.
Okay. And what part of DR are you in?
I was in the capital, but now I'm like still kind of in the capital, but a little over.
Okay, okay. And how long are you planning on staying in DR?
Forever.
Really?
Yeah.
I really want to come out there. I have a few friends out there, and now we know you. And I really want to come out there. How is the weather like over there, like currently right now?
Right now there's like no rain.
Okay.
It's like it was like a little bit of wind, but for the most part, it's usually like 70 or 80.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. I was not expecting you to be living in the Dominican Republic. I don't know.
This is a dream.
Other like country or just like DR?
Just DR. Mexico is coming.
Mexico is coming. Okay. Okay. What
Mhm.
do you like about Mexico? ¿Qué te gusta de Mexico?
Um, Mi amigo.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I watch Disney movies, so I saw Coco, so I like wanna go
Okay.
and experience that. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Okay. Got you.
that's pretty much
Someone said Santo Domingo. That's the
yeah,
capital, right?
yeah. Pero now estoy viviendo en Santo Domingo Este, and it's a
Okay.
little bit to the right.
Okay. 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 Someone said, I really don't care about accents. I just want to understand and be understood. Is that kind of where you are? You don't really care too much about accents either?
So my experience was I started with Duolingo, similar to everyone else.
Mhm.
I immediately uninstalled it. I
Oh,
hated it because I
I
found
think
that
we had the same experience too.
nobody is talking like that, and I
Right.
swear they're not. So it's like I deleted it, and then I worked similar to D. I worked with Guatemalan, Venezuelan. The I live in Jersey, like that's where I'm from. So
Okay.
um, there would be foreigners coming down from Trenton. So my job kind of like hired them as a temp. So all of them would be coming in and out with different levels of Spanish. It so happened that the one I got paired with had no English whatsoever. I
Mm,
worked there for like 6 months, and yeah, that was good practice. But I put the Duolingo down and I
mhm.
learned from natives instead, and
Right.
I regretted it.
Mhm.
Conjugation is definitely like a little bit off, but outside of that, I learned everything off of memory instead of off of books or
Very good. Very, very interesting. Very
yeah.
interesting. So how do you go about? So you said as far as conjugation is not that good. Do you ever get people like just correcting you, or do they just kind of be like they understood what you were saying, although it wasn't conjugated correctly?
Um, it's both. Like for the most part, I have it down. It's just past tense that I
Okay,
struggle.
past tense.
Yeah, so future, present. We're not going to get into the preterite and all that, but
Right.
yeah, like that's pretty much good.
Yeah, the predator. So there's predator and and the imperfect too. Those are two.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah, those took me a while. Oh my God! So I haven't asked you, Ronnie, or this is the first time I'll be asking it. But how is you guys subjunctive? I know when I was learning Spanish, that took me all the way out. It was the one thing that took me actually a few years to even master. It was really difficult for me. So how was that for you guys?
Yeah, for me, the subjunctive, I remember when I first ran into it, I was just like, damn, like another tense that, like there's already four or five of them. I was
Uh,
like, great, another tense. And so it definitely was difficult at first, I would say. Like it was a little bit challenging. But after just like understanding like the purposes that it's used for and then the different like um I'd say like phrases and grammar structures that you use it with
mhm.
and just repeating it and hearing it in videos or songs and writing like writing in Spanish and writing them down and speaking and using them, it started to come along, and now it's like I say it's pretty good. Like I say now, like I don't really think about it, like I can just use the subjunctive like fine, but it definitely takes some time of like
Absolutely.
repetition.
And for you, Jameer?
I'm gonna be honest. I literally had to close all that out. So I have no clue. I found that I was not having fun. I was not having fun. I was not getting anywhere. So
No.
I'm learning as I go. So
Mhm.
I could possibly be using it already, and I just don't know.
Okay.
Whenever I hear that come up, and I hear like, "Oh, you want to learn this tense?" and I'm just like, "No, absolutely not." Like I'll
Right.
get there when I get there.
One of the comments says, so someone says, I've been in Mexico 9 times, amazing place with great people. LOL, Jersey is the United Nations. You should visit Puerto Plata. Puerto Plata, have you been there?
No, I haven't really did too much traveling because I'm still working. Like I
Okay,
work an American job, but I'm just living here. So
okay. They said that it's beautiful and the customer service is A1. Someone said the imperfect subjunctive was so hard. Yeah, it absolutely was. The imperfect subjunctive is a whole nother thing. I've been there right after COVID. I had a good time. I can imagine how it was in September. Okay, so D, do you have any questions for Jameer?
No, but you kind of make me want to go out there just to visit.
Just to visit?
Yeah.
Where's a place that you would like to go visit? Like a Spanish speaking country?
I know definitely the DR. Like
Me
it had
too.
there, but now you really make me want to. And I
Mhm.
just passport too, so
Okay.
you
um,
should.
Robbie, what about you?
Like places I want to visit.
Yeah, Spanish speaking places.
Spanish speaking countries. For sure, I'd say I've already obviously done Panama. I've done Puerto Rico. Um, I would really want to go to. I feel like Spain would be nice because like Spain's
Mhm.
just like I guess like the architecture and stuff there is nice, and it has
Uh-huh.
like a lot of meaning, and the food too. I would want to try. So Spain would be a country. Other than Spain, definitely Peru. Peru, I gotta go
Ooh,
to. I
okay.
haven't been there yet. That's a big
Right.
deal. That's a big deal. Yeah, Peru. Other than Spain, Peru, where else? Shoot, I think those are the main ones that I'm like I need to go. Especially Peru. Actually, I'll put that over Spain. Those are the
Right.
main ones I need to go to like soon.
Yo sé que para mí, a mí me gustaría muchísimo ir a visitar España o ir a conocer España, pero a mí no me gusta para nada el acento español. No me gusta. Me quilla ese acento. ¿Conoce esa frase, Jamir? Me quilla.
No, I know
Eso
costilla.
se usa mucho en la República Dominicana. Eso quiere decir como que me enoja.
No, no. I actually haven't heard that at all.
Really? Yeah, I
Hmm.
know a lot. I have a lot of Dominican friends, and they always say that estoy quillao, me quilla, irritates me. But Spain seems nice, but I just think the accent. I don't know. It's hard to listen to for so long for me. I can listen to it, but then after a while, it's like, okay, this is getting a little annoying. This is getting a little irritated. I really don't want to hear it. Someone has a question for you, Jameer. Someone says, do people out there assume that you speak Spanish, or do they just try to talk to you in English?
Um, they either assume that I speak Spanish or they think that I'm Haitian.
Oh my God. I'm sure they do think that you're Haitian. Have you kind of come in contact with a lot of Haitians since being out there?
No, not at all. No, not at all. I
Oh,
actually, I'll keep the story times for myself. But yeah, that's
okay.
not. It's not really something I want to be like associated with. If you know, you know.
Okay, okay,
Um,
got you.
but yeah, so I don't. I get Haitian a lot more.
Mhm.
Um, but obviously, if I'm speaking English and then I start speaking Spanish, it's like, okay, well, he's not Haitian for
Mhm.
sure. So, but yeah, they assume that I can speak Spanish. Um,
Does a lot of people that you've come in contact with in the Dominican Republic, do they have good English or they don't have good English?
um, none of them have good English, like literally none of them, and some of
Wow.
them speak like social media, like you see the memes of Dominicans. Some of
Right.
them speak like that, and others speak very clear and very like correct.
Mm, okay.
I like those kind.
Okay, 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 okay. Someone says I've been to San Juan, Mexico City. I want to go to Colombia, Peru, Panama, Dominican Republic, and Costa Rica. Costa Rica is another place I think is really beautiful. I have a couple friends from Costa Rica. Someone said I cannot get jiggy with Spain Spanish. I heard that they do not like Haitians much, damn near 0%. The airport workers speak good English, but that's about it. Would you agree? Have you been to the airport over there in DR?
No, I
No,
don't agree at all.
it's at the airports. They speak really good English over there, but that's about it.
Well, I both times I arrived at night, but
Mm,
they did not speak any Spanish. The first time it was very scary for me because
mm,
you know you have to get your passport stamped and you
mm.
have to scan. Well, I'm saying you know, but you have to scan your e-ticket.
Uh-huh.
So like those are two things that are required. So I'm just like touch and go with my Spanish because the first time it was in 2021,
Mhm,
so I wasn't anywhere near the level that I am now, but
mhm.
they did not speak Spanish. It was like, what's the word? What's the game?
Okay.
Um, the game where you have to charades. Is that it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It
Charades.
was, it was literally like charades the whole entire time. I'm pointing and they're pointing, and yeah. So,
Jesus.
mm-mm.
So we're gonna talk a little bit in Spanish now, because I'm sure that's what the audience wants to hear. Miss D, you can let us know how much you understand. You can stop us if you need to in some interpretation, whatever the case may be. Pero vamos a hablar en español. Vamos a practicar. So, Jamir, ¿qué te voy a preguntar? Em, ¿Cómo reaccionas? ¿Tú eres el único persona en tu familia que habla español o hay otra gente también?
Por ahora sí, pero en pasado mi hermana le gusta hablando en español, pero falta mucho ahora.
Ok.
Entonces soy solo.
¿Y cómo reaccionaron tus familiares, tus papás, tus primos al enterarse de que tú estabas aprendiendo español?
Um, No sé, normal. Like, mi vecina
Ujú.
está diciendo, oh, tienes una novia porque estabas hablando en español.
Ajá.
Like, you know, solo, solo tengo bromas, en verdad, pero a veces están sorprendidos
Ok.
porque estoy hablando y prácticamente concluido.
Right, con fluidez. Right, 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 right.
Yeah, so for that, like, you know,
Qué
that's it.
bueno. So, ¿nunca has vivido ningún tipo nadie a ti te han criticado, te han juzgado?
Mm.
No. Wow, that's really interesting. Eso está muy interesante. Porque no
Ah,
sé si sabes, pero mi historia, mis familiares me criticaban, me juzgaban por aprender español. Siempre me decían como que tú no quieres ser negro, tú estás tratando de ser lo que tú no eres. Like, esa es mi experiencia. Yo viví eso. So, I'm surprised que eso a ti nunca te ha pasado.
creo que es porque soy de Nueva Jersey y por eso
Ok.
mezclar, ¿cómo se
Ajá.
dice?
Está
Sí,
mezclado.
y Pennsylvania también, y por
Ok.
eso es llena con gente latino, y por eso todo sabe.
Ok.
Y,
Este,
ah,
Dale, ¿qué tú ibas a decir? Dale.
mm,
No quiero interrumpirte. ¿Qué decías?
um, it's and this is where I mess up, pero es un beneficio para hablar en español y en inglés también,
Sí.
porque puedes ganar mucho o
Ok,
un poco
ajá.
en tu trabajo y por eso me gusta. Ya, solo es una razón, pero no es todo.
Exacto. ¿Y quieres aprender más idiomas aparte del español y el inglés o solamente esos dos idiomas?
Only the two.
No te interesa ningún otro idioma.
Mm-mm.
No, para nada. Y Ronnie, yo no sé si ya te he preguntado a ti, pero a ti no te interesa otro idioma aparte del español.
Aparte de español, tal vez me gustaría, en el futuro me gustaría aprender portugués, yo creo, porque yo creo que sería más fácil porque
Ujú.
yo sé español y
Right.
esos idiomas son como parecidos o algo así.
Ajá.
Así que por eso, tal vez el portugués,
Ujú.
pero aparte de eso, nada más.
No, ok. Bueno, yo quiero aprender al menos dos o tres más idiomas más. A mí me interesa mucho el chino mandarín, me interesa el coreano y también el francés, me gusta muchísimo. Yo creo que el francés es más bonito que el español. ¿Qué les parece?
Hmm, a mí yo no sé, yo no sé mucho de francés, pero me parece más difícil de decir, más difícil de hablar, yo
Mhm.
creo. Y el acento es difícil también. Um, pero, pero con francés sí, también es para ti, no va a ser muy difícil porque hay relaciones entre francés y español también, yo creo.
Exacto. En cuanto a la gramática es lo que es similar, ¿me entiende? So, like for example, like I remember, like Portuguese is similar to Spanish in the way it sounds in speaking, but in French they're similar in terms of grammar. Because to me, French and Spanish sound nothing the same. Like if someone's speaking French to me, I don't know what they're saying, but if someone's speaking Portuguese to me, I know what they're saying. What comment says, una amiga mía le gusta decir que no quiero ser negra porque hablo español. Eso me molesta mucho. Soy una negra muy orgullosa. Dice. Yo también me siento igual. Someone says las letras son diferentes. Oh, eres tú que decía eso. Un mexicano está aprendiendo francés. Vas a tener que invitar a tu amigo mexicano aquí para nosotros hablarle a él un día.
It's a different time zone. I'll try.
Time zone. Okay. Someone said Italian is similar in a lot of ways. I don't hear anybody speaking Italian. Is that like a dead language?
I know what you call who's learning. I know the dude bilingual vlogs was doing that. He's learning
Oh
Italian.
yeah, he was. Does he have any updates with that? I'm not sure.
I haven't seen any updates with it lately, but I know he was grinding it at a point. Like
What were you saying, D? Did you say anything?
Yeah, him and I are both from the same place. There are a lot
Bilingual
of,
vlogs and you.
yes,
Uh-huh.
there's Italians here, but most of them do not speak Italian. They're-
Okay. So they're like American washed, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I've just never hear Italian anywhere, like anywhere, any day at all. Someone said I can understand 90% of you guys' conversations. Have you tried to listen to Romanians? Um, how was your comprehension, if so? I know it's another language related to Spanish. What do you guys think about that comment as far as Roman?
It sounds similar. I have heard it before.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
I don't think I've had any experience with Roman to know. I know one language that I hear a lot where I live in Texas. There's a lot of people from they speak Tagalog, and there's a lot of similar Spanish words in that language too.
oh,
What happened?
that's from like the Philippines.
Yeah, from the Philippines. Yeah, they have a
I
lot of Spanish similar words too. Jameer, when you are like, when someone is speaking to you in Spanish, how is your like you understanding? Does it translate in your mind to English, or do you just know what they're saying?
depende.
Depende. Okay. Depende
Uh,
de
uh,
de qué depende.
um, su acento, en verdad, porque
Okay.
todos de la gente aquí son diferentes y a veces, if I had to like say it, it's like us black people with rap music.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody
Okay.
is talking like Glorilla, but there are people from her state that you can clearly understand. So
Right. Right.
it is for me here. It's like if they have like a thick accent, I'll just straight up tell them, listen, your accent is like mad heavy. I can't
Mm-hmm.
understand nothing you're saying. Like I'm gonna talk to you and you can just listen. Like
Uh-huh.
at that point it's like I can communicate with you, you cannot communicate with me, or like I'm at a level where that was my goal. And if I had to like recommend that to anybody, um fluency for me was not having to change the language at all. If I don't understand something, my goal was to be able to ask it and understand it being explained to me
Oh,
without.
in Spanish.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
got you. Okay, makes sense.
yeah, that's what I do. And another problem is another thing I would recommend is don't learn Spanish from too many different sources because I came here and words that they're using for like fan or trash or it's different. So I'm talking to them and they're like, I don't know what you're saying. And I
Right.
pointed it, and they're like, "Oh, that." I'm like, "No, this." And they're like, "Where did you learn Spanish from?" And I was
Right.
like,
Right.
"Okay," but
There for trash is like zafacón, right?
yeah,
And then other people would say basura.
yeah, exactly.
And then what's fan? I know I say like abanico, but I don't know like.
It's the same here.
Oh, okay, abanico. Okay, I think I know some
Yeah.
people say like ventilador or something like that. I don't know.
Mexicans, my
Mexicans
Mexicans
say
taught
that.
me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, ventilador. Yeah, and I say
Mhm.
abanico. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I would say that the Mexican Spanish is very similar to what they teach in school, honestly.
Okay, yeah, no, I can attest to that too. Um, I know when I was taking Spanish in school, a lot of people who spoke Spanish failed the class. But if they were from Spain or from Mexico, they didn't have any problems. But a lot of my friends who are from like Puerto Rico and stuff, they would fail. And I would ask them like, "Why are you failing Spanish? It's all Spanish." And I remember one of the girls told me, "It's Spanish, but it's not my Spanish. Like it's not the way I speak. It's not the words I would use." And so for that reason, they end up like failing it. Um, but yeah, what is like one of the most difficult like accents that's hard for you guys to understand, if any?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah, it's you gotta understand like when they talk, it's not like twang in some of the words and like everything is cut and the syllables is
Or the
like
youth?
missing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's very easy. My ears like they can only handle but so much. So every other word I'm missing.
And for you, D, what would you say is the most difficult for you?
I would say Dominican. It's crazy he said that about Puerto Rican because I understand it. Like one of my best friends is Puerto Rican, and I understand her when she says like certain words, just like I understand you when I
Mhm.
do the word.
Right. I think they're very similar. I don't know.
I don't. It's probably because we're from
No.
so.
What about you, Ronnie? What do you think is like difficult one like accent?
I say like at this point, since I have some years learning, like 2 years now, like most accents are fine for me, and I can understand like most people. But the one that definitely will sometimes like have me struggle, I say is Dominican, just because like sometimes they use it's you know what I'm saying with the Dominican Spanish. The funny thing is, it won't even be them talking like saying regular things. Like I can understand that. It's when they use their slangs, because they have a slang word for everything. Like
Right.
and that's what really screws me up. I'm just like, they'll be saying like he said, like Jameer said, for garbage. I was like, what the hell is that? Like I never even heard of that word.
Right.
And, they have a slang for everything. Like I can understand them talking. Once they start throwing their slangs and stuff, I'm like, all right, I'm lost. Like I
Right.
really, yeah.
I
It
don't
was
know.
a few things I had to learn. Like, and I'm gonna ask you, how do you say like all the places?
All the places?
Yeah, in Spanish.
Like the phrase all the places?
Hmm.
All the places.
Or you can answer Ronnie as well. Because I'm gonna tell you how they say it.
Well, let me. Oh wait, hold on. All the places. I don't know. Me personally, I would probably say like todo lugares.
I
Todo
was
lugares. Like I don't know all the places. Or toda la parte. I don't know. How would they say?
So I was listening. So what I would do, I always find people I'm interested in, and then I go ahead and I watch like interviews. So that could be like musicians or whatever. But
Okay.
like anything I don't understand, I'll send it to my Mexican friend, and he'll decipher for me what he can because he doesn't really understand Dominican Spanish either.
Right.
But the girl, she was saying todos lados,
Okay.
like
Okay.
yeah, but she said todo lado.
Right.
yeah.
Lao. And I was like, what is that? And the way I spelled it, I put Lao, like todo, of course, like you understand it, but I put Lao. And
Right.
he's like, oh, she's saying todos lados.
Right.
I'm
Todos
like,
lados. Right.
okay, that happens a lot.
So like
Like,
some things to look out for is they cut off D's a lot. So like you have the word pescado, pescado. You have the word lado, lao. You have the word
mm,
what's another one with the D? Um, Just mostly they cut those off.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a wrap. The D, just pretend the D doesn't
doesn't
exist,
exist.
and even
Yeah,
the S
just
sometimes.
pretend it's not even a thing. Only when it, but if it starts with the D, then of course they will pronounce it. But if it's in the end of a word or the middle of a word, they completely cut it out. Some people says the S gets cut out a lot too. That is true.
Exactly, it does.
That's
Um, por todos lados. Yeah. Por todos lados though, it kind of mean, yeah, it does mean everywhere, right?
Like
It means,
everywhere. Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, that's what it means. It means everywhere is what it is how I would say it. Um what's something else that they say over there? Okay, this I'm very interested now because do you know anything else or you still learning as you're going?
I'm learning and I'm also rejecting. I just refuse.
Well, no, I really feel like you should really not reject it. I don't know. I feel like it's cool to know different dialects. You know what I'm saying? I think that's cool.
Yeah, I try to take what I can, but so another thing I'll ask you, how do you say jokes?
Jokes. Chistes.
Yeah, chistes or bromas.
Chistes, bromas. Well, let me think. Jokes. Oh, like relajo, like I don't
Yes,
know.
so I say bromas
Uh-huh.
because that's what like every other like dialect that I know says, but here chiste.
Chiste.
Mm-hmm.
Chiste. Right. Did I say that or we didn't say that?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did say that.
Oh,
But
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
heard
Chiste.
that, I was like, huh?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Chiste. Someone says the comments are saying, hold on, let's read some comments. So someone has said, I can understand Chileans. I don't know anyone from Chile. Um, Colombian accent on La Reina del Sur is hard for him. Dominican Spanish is not that bad when you get used to the speed and the slang. Yeah, those are the two main things. Once you can keep up with the speed in which they talk and the slang, which I think you'll be good. Loving the dialogue. Someone said they say bizcocho instead of pastel. Yes, they do say bizcocho instead of pastel, which means cake, right?
mhm.
Chiste. Yeah, chiste as well. I'm trying to think what else. What else do they say?
I was thinking, Jameer, do you know how they say money yet?
Oh yeah.
I've just heard money. That's it.
Really?
Dinero.
You heard dinero over there?
Yeah.
Really? I know they use, well, you can say it, Ronnie. They use,
They a lot of the time a slang one is cuarto.
you know how they use cuarto.
I have not heard that at all. And
No.
for room, like bedroom, I came here, cuarto, mi cuarto,
Cuarto.
habitación, for everything. Like they don't really use mi cuarto. It's la habitación.
Okay, la habitación. Okay, so they use that
Yeah.
one. We use mi cuarto. Is
So
how
yeah.
my grandma would say that. Mi
Yeah,
cuarto. Uh-huh. Habitación. What? There's another word for room too.
I
What's
forgot.
another? Dormitorio. Yep, there it goes. Dormitorio.
Yeah.
That's another one for room too. Jesus. And then I also know they use instead of, so a lot of people say like jugar, like no juegues conmigo, like don't play with me, or like I'm not joking.
Jodiendo.
I know over there they say, what is it?
Jodiendo.
Jodiendo. Oh, that's another one too. They'll say no jodas, no jodas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no jodas is like, how would you even translate that to English? No jodas. That's like don't. It's a bad word, but like how would you say it?
And that's that. See that right there is my kryptonite because I know what it means in Spanish,
Uh,
but I don't know what it means in English. Like that's not the vocabulary I chose. Jugando is what I learned. So
uh-huh.
when I came here, I swap it out, but I don't know what the actual verb means in
It could
English.
be like to f around, like don't f around with me, like no jodas.
Okay.
That's what I would translate it to, right? And then another thing they say is I think it's like no es relajo, right? Relajo, no es
I haven't
relajo.
heard that either.
It's not a joke. It's like I'm being for real. Like no es relajo. You never heard of that?
Mm-mm.
Someone said don't f with me. It can mean that too. No me jodas is what it means. No me jodas. That's what I would say. Okay, yeah. See, I really want to go to DR, man. I'm telling you. So you said you plan on being there for just a little bit, and then you want to go to Mexico.
I'm visiting Mexico, but I don't want to live there.
Okay, you're visiting Mexico. You want to, okay. I also heard they have a large population of Afro Mexicans over there too.
Not that I haven't heard
Not that you heard that.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I said, don't play, don't F with me. Yeah. Ronnie, do you know any Panamanian slang?
Oh yeah, bastante. Yo sé.
Okay, well, give it to us. Give it to us. What do you know?
Okay, okay. Saludos, que sopa, y
Queso pa. Do you guys know what queso pa? Queso pa is like, what's up?
Okay.
exactly. There's that. Another saludo. I don't know if you've heard of this, but whopping.
Wapi. No, I've never heard of that. What does that mean?
Es un saludo de Colón y Río Abajo. Los morenos usan ese saludo.
Okay.
Whopping. Pero es como, viene de patua, básicamente.
Okay, yeah, because a lot of them are like Jamaican and stuff like that. How
Exactly.
would they use? So how would you use wapi? Like you just go up to someone and be like wapi. Like how would you?
Like you go to someone, see them, be like whopping. Like you just say it. Like it's like saying what's up. Like que sopa. It's the same thing.
Okay. Jamaica says que pasa here is not friendly to say. What? Really?
Que pasa?
Yeah. I had a guy installing my Wi-Fi, and he said he like needed my help. So he's like, hey, like, you know, can you help me? I said, ¿Qué pasa? And he like broke his neck, and he said, what's your problem? And I said, what's my problem? He said, where did you learn Spanish from? So I had to tell him. He's like, if you say ¿Qué pasa? Like you're asking what's up? Like what do I want to do?
Like a
I'm
fight or
like,
something.
huh?
Like
Yeah,
you're inviting a fight. Oh wow.
yeah.
Okay.
And I've said that to so many people. So I'm like, oh Lord.
Oh my god, I did not know that. See, like I'm learning something new. I didn't know that. I knew it could mean that, but I didn't know that's exactly what they hear when they hear que pasa.
Yeah, that one gets rejected a lot. When I try to use that, it's a lot of, huh? Like, what do you mean? Why are you asking that? I'm like, what's up? And they're like, no, you're not. Like, what are you talking about? And they're like, ¿Qué tal? I'm like, isn't it like nearly the same thing? And they're like, no, that's something else for us. And I'm just like, I hate my life.
Oh my god.
Like,
I've never ran into that problem. So like
yeah.
wow. Someone said language barrier. No, literally language barrier. Oh my god, that's crazy. Um so D,
Mhm.
how do you feel about the practice we did today?
I feel a little bit more confident.
You feel a little bit more confident? Okay.
Morning actually kept correcting me, which I need.
Uh-huh.
Uh, oh my gosh, my Puerto Rican friend just texted me. But yeah, I feel a little bit more confident. Like I started writing everything down, so I am going to try tomorrow when I go to work.
Okay. Are you gonna be able to join tomorrow to tell us how it went, or
Hopefully, they do not send me all the way on the north side.
okay. So if you do come, you'll let us know. If not, you can just text me. I'll let everybody else know how it went for you. Um, someone said, "Oh, I told us." Oh, hello, Mookie. Someone said, "What about que onda?" That's Mexican, right?
Yeah, I think that one's Mexican.
Yeah, that would be Mexican. So things like que onda, way, things like that, those things are only used in Mexico. Someone said super late, but hello, hola, Marie, hola, Juana. It's a motivation to see people that look like me learning as well, and I hope to reach you guys' level. Jameer, what's a piece of advice you would give to people who are wanting to reach, kind of like sort of where we are?
Sigue practicando
Mhm.
and find a foreigner, and the less English that they know, the better. Because then that struggle is what is gonna make it stick in your head. At least for me, that did.
Right. I would say the same as well. Speaking with people who can't really speak English is going to push you and make you have to speak the language versus speaking with somebody who speaks both. They're probably going to lean toward more towards speaking English with you than somebody who doesn't. Um, Miss D, what would you tell somebody who's learning Spanish? What advice would you give them?
I completely agree with you all. Like someone that only speaks Spanish because if they know English, they're going to just revert and speak English to you.
Okay. Someone said, "Girl at work told me tú no mandas," and it stuck with me. Tú no mandas, yeah. So basically, she's telling you like you're not in charge. You don't run anything around here. Like stay in your place. Tú no mandas is basically what she's saying to you. Um, so, guys, it is time for me to go. I'm about to go to the gym and work out. So, I thank you guys so much for being here today. It's so nice to meet you, Jameer. I've been seeing you in the
Mhm.
chat. I hope you come back up here again. I don't know if you know, but I'm here Monday through Saturday from 6:30 to 8:30 my time. I don't know what time that is for you, but
Right now it's like 9:56.
oh, so you're like 2 hours ahead because it's only 7:56 here. So whenever you can, if you like to, we're here. Um, Ronnie, nice to see you again, man. You know, I'm always here. I'm always gonna have the link in the chat so you guys can just click on it and join whenever you guys are ready to. Um, and yeah, you guys have any other comments? Anything else you want to say?
So my buddy did join in the comments somewhere.
Okay.
The she's Puerto Rican. She said it could be what's wrong. I guess for Puerto Ricans.
Okay. Yeah, because que pasa kind of means like what, what's wrong? Que pasa? Que te pasa is what I would say. Que te pasa?
Mhm.
Que tienes? Um, is your friend in the chat? I don't
Let me
see
go
them.
back. Oh,
I'm not seeing. Someone says, "Salute, folks. That Demontre looking into Dream Spanish and getting you some of that money." Also, okay. So since we're talking about that, I'm gonna be here on Sunday. So I'm never gonna. I don't really go live on Sundays, but I'm going to be here on Sunday to talk about CGT, what it means, the community I'm coming out with, talking about what it will include, prices, all those different things. You guys can get more information about that on Sunday. I'll talk about all of that. Jameer, I did have a question for you before we left. You said you were in like a Facebook group and things like that. How was that for you? Like your experience?
It was very easy. I don't know who uses WhatsApp, but that's like a must.
Uh-huh.
It was just on there. There's a bunch of people learning, and the good thing about the group is it's people from every different culture,
Right.
all trying to learn Spanish, or some of
Okay.
them are trying to learn two languages at a time. So
Mhm.
sometimes English is in there, but it's just as easy as going ahead and putting what you're trying to learn, or just watching, and then you can jump in a group, or you can do a one-on-one.
Mhm.
Of course, caution, like I'm lucky, so
Right.
but that's it.
Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Me myself, I've never done any groups or anything like that. So it's something I'm interested in doing or putting together. So I was just trying to see what your experience was. Someone said, Demontre, you should organize a meetup for us Black people learning Spanish. It would be awesome. Yeah, that's in the. That, I'm thinking about doing something like that sometime this year for sure. That's something that I would be interested in doing. Would you guys be interested in showing up, or
I definitely would.
you
That'd be
definitely would? Okay, okay, cool.
If I'm not here.
Yeah, I definitely am planning on do something like that. I think will be really cool. I just have to look more into it and figure it out. Um, But okay, guys, thank you guys so much for coming. Again, I'll be here tomorrow if you guys want to join. If not, you guys can get in the comments, whatever. Um, so yeah, that's it for me.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. You're welcome. Miss D, you did really good today. I'm really proud. I hope you go out tomorrow and use it and let us know how it goes. To everybody watching, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your interactions. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate it. Um, and I'll be here tomorrow. Que pasen muy buenas noches. Hasta luego.
You too, everyone. Enjoy. Have a good night.
Ciao. Goodbye.